Now it's time. At shooting guard. Let's see
And the depth of these two teams is pretty exceptional. We could see a lot of variations in the lineups out there tonight, Doris.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Lowry and Strus are the guards. Butler out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Van Vliet. Adebayo grabs the board.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Barnes comes with a double team. Here's Strus. Back to Martin. Inside. Pass to Adebayo. 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Launches it. Lowry, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Siakam. Now Van Vliet. Trent outside. To the middle. And stolen by Adebayo. Strus the pass to Martin. And that one is hammered home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Lowry outside. Inside. Here's Butler. It's not going to go for him. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Here's Toronto with the ball. It's a three-point game. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
So it's Miami now, following the bucket by the Raptors. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Don't just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
Here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Siakam with the defensive effort.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
They get the rebound. Trent outside. Can't connect from long distance.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Right side Strus. Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle always on the interior.
It's Barnes on the wing. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Now here's Siakam. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
With the wingspan over 7 feet, Adebayo is a hard guy to score on.
Butler on the wing. Anunoby covering. It's stolen by Barnes. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Barnes. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Strus with it. Crosses over. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Anunoby. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
I'll tell you, 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Outside Butler. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. And he can't get that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. Martin with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Left side, Strus. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Butler. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam. That's good from Butler.
By their very presence, certain guys just change the feel of a team. Jimmy Butler's presence is so strong that he has an immediate impact no matter where he goes.
Here's Trent. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Heat out in front. There.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, Houston team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Here's Butler. Martin outside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
Anunoby on the wing. Pass to Siakam. Outside Barnes. And it's blocked by Martin. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. The Heat with the lead.
One of the things I love the most about the success of the Toronto Raptors is how much the game of basketball has grown over the 25 years. Let's remember there was a very lukewarm reception when they first arrived. Well, boy, have they made Toronto a basketball hotbed.
Van Vliet outside. Tipped.
Kyle Lowry does so many things well on the basketball floor, but always the foundation of his game is that tenacity defensively.
And it's Miami's ball. And remember, basketball was invented by a Canadian, Dr. Naismith. And the first ever NBA game back in 1946 was played here in Toronto.
That's a fact, BA, that I don't think casual fans really know. It took 73 years for the first NBA Finals game to be played in Canada, but basketball has taken root, and boy, you can see and feel the impact of that throughout the NBA.
Here's Van Vliet. The Heat making their last shot. Down low. Here's Siakam. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And here's Butler outside. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam. So he's comfortable in the painted area. Does nice work there.
And Lowry puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Barnes. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. And it's Butler off the drive. Excellent D there from Siakam. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
And so here is Miami. The Raptors making their last shot. To the paint. It's stolen by Barnes. Anunoby with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Raptors lead by 1. And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
Boy, what a nifty move from Fred Van Vliet. Works so hard on the handle, so tough.
Now Lowry. He's got 5. Butler up top, guarded by Trent. Shot clock at 6. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Shakes him. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game. That's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clock. It's stolen by Trent. To the inside. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, just a tremendous athlete. Bam loves to run. Runs so well at that center position.
Trent outside. 3-pointer. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Heat out in front. Okay, Ali, appreciate it.
19. The Heat, 20.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. Just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And let's take a look at Miami. Strus and Butler out on the perimeter. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
And here's Butler outside. It's stolen by Barnes. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Trent. Back to Van Vliet. Trent with it. Strus covering. Pass to Van Vliet. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Martin. Here's Adebayo. Now here's Butler. 3-pointer. No luck on that one. Anunoby against Martin. To the middle. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Here's Anunoby. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league is nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, B.A., he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Butler's got 9.
There are players who look for every opportunity to contribute to winning. Jimmy Butler right now working the boards.
Butler against Anunoby. Trent on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Siakam, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Lowry against Van Vliet. From deep. Lowry, no good. Toronto trailing. Here's Siakam. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Boy, Pascal Siakam can put a ton of pressure on the defense. This guy has a physicality that you love.
Had no luck that time either. The Heat have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Butler into the lane. Pass to Martin. Here's Adebayo. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got rebound number 8 now. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Butler. Here's Anunoby. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. He's got 10.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Adebayo finds Martin. And here's Lowry. Back to Martin. Pass to Strus. All sorts of time. They get it back. Butler on the wing. Anunoby covering. Back to Butler. Clock at 6. The shot off that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Oh, deflected. Trent, the pass to Siakam for the lead. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Well, with that 6'9" length, right? Siakam uses those long limbs to create contact, get himself some free throws. Nicely done.
Now here's Lowry. He's got 5. Outside Strus. Pass to Butler. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Now here's Siakam. Pass to Barnes. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Barnes has got 7 points.
This guy's such an intelligent scorer. Scotty Barnes really ready to rise and fire.
Adebayo, a screen on Anunoby. Butler misses from close range.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Siakam against Martin. Back to Trent. Pass to Barnes. Right side, Anunoby. Here's Siakam. Down low. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Miami trailing. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Lowry, the pass to Strus. And they get it back. Back to Lowry. To the left side wing. Inside. And Adebayo slams it in.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And so it's Toronto, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Appearing in control, but
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors,
well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Miami shooting 34% thus far in this game. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Trent, the pass to Barnes, laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Pass to Anunoby. Fires the three. Now here's Van Vliet. Beyond the arc. Strus grabs the miss.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Adebayo. No good that time. Excellent D there from Siakam. Trent finds Anunoby. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I'll tell you, OG Anunoby showing you what could happen if he puts it all together. Doing work, OG.
Outside Strus for three. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes, and Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Siakam. The shot comes out, and Miami will go the other way with it. Right side, Butler. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, Jimmy Butler making use of his length, his smarts, nice interior score.
Van Vliet against Lowry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Siakam with it. 6 on the shot clock. Trent right side. The three from Barnes. And it's Martin with the rebound. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Strus. Here's Adebayo. Pass to Martin. It's stolen by Barnes. And now the Raptors on the break. Gets a hand on it, and a foul called on the way up. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And here's Lowry. On the wing, Strus. Fires for three. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Trent outside. Fast break. Here come the Heat. And it's Butler with the jam.
We know this about Jimmy Butler. The guy has no fear. He delivers when his team needs it.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Siakam. Off the left rim and out. For Miami, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Butler passes to Adebayo. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, this possession is make or break. They need points to stay within reach.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Outside Barnes. Siakam outside. And the Raptors miss again.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Big-time bucket by Jimmy Butler. Boy, I'm not sure they've got an answer for him right now, Kev.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Trent. Here's Barnes. Shot to end the cold streak. Yes!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Butler passes to Strus. 30 seconds left in the fourth. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. To the paint. Money.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Van Vliet outside. Tries the spin move. It's Barnes on the wing. So it's the Raptors taking the W in a close one. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Allie.
should be an interesting game. Both teams pose a lot of depth and can try out some very creative lineups tonight.
Yeah, and it's whatever it takes to break the other team. It's about playing chess out there, and so there's going to be a lot of different moves. I can't wait to see what the coaches pull out.
Yeah, the adjustment's a fascinating part of the NBA. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard. And it's Brown that time on the assist from Smart.
For an athlete like Brown, you salivate. You just start drooling thinking about the open floor. Fast breaks are your friend.
Now here is Lowry. Driving to the basket. Butler against Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
You just can't fall for Butler's shot fake. Once he has you up in the air, he is really skilled at drawing the foul. And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Now here's Smart. Missed inside.
Does what he has to do to avoid the block, but hard to stay in control when you change your shot.
And stolen by Horford. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Martin and taken away by Brown. It's Smart with the drive. The kick out to Brown. Smart against Adebayo. They get it back. Williams fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Wasted no time on that one. Brown's got 5. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Celtics? Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Here's Butler. The rebound by the Celtics. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. He said we have guys who can create mismatches for all kinds of defenses. We know we're going to try to push the issue and attack when we have the ball. So this could be a fun one, Kevin. Back to you.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. Sounds like they have a plan.
Yeah, well, you better not ignore the other side of the ball. It doesn't matter how many points you score if you get absolutely no stops on defense.
Here's Boston now. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And stolen by Butler. And it's Strus missing.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good one.
Now here's Brown. He has 5. Smart finds Brown. Back to Smart. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
As tough as they get, Smart, a bulldog out there, does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
And so, Smart nails both of them. The Heat trail by 12. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the basket by Lowry.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, and he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Now here's Smart. Here's Brown. The kick out to Tatum. Wide open look. That one no good. And it's Miami the other way. It's Martin on the wing. To the inside. Rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. From 18 feet away, They grabbed their own miss.
Displayed intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Lowry. Second shot opportunity. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Strus passes to Lowry. Misses from short range.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Heat have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. No good on that one.
Now at the line, Max Strus. 2.
Good on the second free throw. Smart, wide open, he fires. And so it's the Boston Celtics sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5, roaming the paint. He gets that one.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Smart with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. And the turnover again by Boston. And there's former Heat great Dwayne Wade looking on.
And Kevin, I'm not sure he gets the credit he deserves. One of the all-time great shooting guards. And it seems like the Heat could use him right about now.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Brown wide open. He fires. And they'll get another chance. And here's Tatum for 3. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Tatum's got 9 points.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Lowry dishes to Martin. And finished off by Martin.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
And here's Brown outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Butler on the wing, guarded by Tatum. Williams with the block. Tatum drives in. The kick out to Williams. Back to Horford. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Over to the left wing. Here's Strus. No good from outside. Celtics leading by 11. Horford with it. Lowry picks him up. Here's Smart. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. As a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you're a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from three. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the three-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
Here's Butler, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And Butler commands hard work from his teammates. He demands they want to win as much as he does.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
There's Brown with the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
From Philip Martin.
Fires for 3. And he recovers it.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurt. Sometimes he looks great shooting the 3. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Pass to Martin. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Martin. Outside Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. Takes it inside. And it's Martin missing. Boston leading by 10. Brown inside, defended by Butler. And it's Brown missing. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Strus finds Butler. Strus with it. Brown on him. And it's Strus missing. Brown down low. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Misses the 3. From deep three-point range. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And the first half is now in the books. Celtics lead by 10. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by court. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Backcourt pair will be Lowry and Strus. Martin is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Drills the three-pointer. Brown's got 10 points.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the 3.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
High energy points for Butler. He gives everything he has to this team, and they love having him on their side.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Smart against Lowry. The pass to Adebayo. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Outside, Smart. Brown outside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Heat. first minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Butler against Brown. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Jimmy Butler.
And this guy isn't scared of anybody. Butler enjoys getting inside and going hard in the paint.
Here's Smart. Boston, no good that time either. The Heat shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensive. Lowry, again the Heat, good for 2.
And remember, Lowry entered the league back in 2006, back when people wanted lots of mid-range shots.
Brown outside. And it's Lowry with the rebound. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Brown outside. Miami grabs the miss. Lowry's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's tipped. Driving the lane. Martin kicks to Lowry. From deep. A rebound by the Celtics. Horford's got 6 rebounds in the game. Brown finds Smart. They could use a bucket. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
At the line for the Celtics, Marcus Smart. 3 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
Angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
You know, Greg, to make the right call.
The basket.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
2 minutes.
Lowry up top, guarded by Smart. Here's Butler, and the rejection by Tatum. Brown dishes to Williams. Lowry against Smart. And the rebound goes to Martin.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Brown feeling out a bit. They need this one. And it's Strus with the rebound. Strus has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's in there. Now just a 3-point Celtic lead.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
So he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, he almost has to foul.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Lowry passes to Butler. And the rejection by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Lowry dishes to Butler. Back to Lowry. 24 seconds left here in the third quarter. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 3 in the bucket from Martin.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Tatum, no good. Right side, Butler. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Celtics. They lead by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
3 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. On the floor for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1. Horford sets a screen for Smart. To the paint, it's stolen by Martin. Now, here's Strus. The offensive rebound. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Martin with the screen for Lowry. Down low to take the lead. Goes back up and foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Horford.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics. That one drops. He ties it up.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Smart kicks to Horford. Passes to Brown. From outside the arc. Doesn't go that time. And the Heat going the other way now. And he drives in. Strus passes to Martin. The trade. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
They get a hand on it. Butler against Brown. And slam dunk by Butler.
Another one for Butler. This is why they call him Jimmy Buckets. Certain nights, this guy can take over.
Horford kicks to Smart. Will it go? Offensive rebound. Williams finds Brown. Back to Williams. Now Brown takes a 3. No good.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Martin goes in. Pass to Adebayo.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
Second team foul. Now at the line.
He's off on the first.
Adebayo. 2.
He hits the second from the line.
He left some at the line, but at least he made it a 2-possession game.
Outside, Smart. Pass to Horford. Smart deciding where to go with it. He kicks to Williams. The 3 from Tatum. Kept alive by Boston. From the arc. This one for 3. Outside, Smart. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Heat.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. There's the pass to Strus. Outside for Lowry. The tie for the ball. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Outside, Martin. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Lowry penetrating. Launches a 3. Sinks the triple. Martin's got 4 points this quarter.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Smart passes to Brown. And it's off the back rim, no good.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch. Nice work to rise up and secure that miss. Solid rebounding effort from him.
Kicks to Smart. Outside Tatum. To end the cold streak, it's good from long range.
It is the sheer confidence of Tatum, ready to put his team on his back.
Lowry against Smart. Martin wide open. He fires. Passes it to Strus. Shoots over Brown. And it's Strus missing.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
Lets it go with the three. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Strus finds Lowry. Outside Martin. Fires at the elbow. And the shot is long. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. The three from Tatum. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Smart against Lowry. Outside Martin. From deep three-point range, off the mark. And so the big win by Miami in a tight. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for...
Wilson. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Anunoby in at small forward. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. The open shot, Barnes. And again, Toronto, no good.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
The Raptors have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Trent's shot is off. Horford for 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team. And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Here's Van Vliet. Blocked again! Outside, Williams. And here's Brown for 3. Can't hit that one. Now Toronto takes it the other way. It's Barnes on the wing, defended by Smart. Van Vliet misses.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Williams. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Over to the left wing. Outside Tatum. Here's the 3. Connects from downtown.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
And the basket is good.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
Brown passes to Smart. Kick out to Brown. Horford outside. Fires the 3. And the Celtics another 3.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Here's Siakam. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Horford can't hit. Toronto trailing. Anunoby on the wing. Hounded by Tatum. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Here's Siakam. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
He's such a long wing player. Pascal Siakam can operate down low.
Horford, a screen on Trent. And here's Brown for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Trent with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. And we have to take another look at that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
1:05 left in the opening quarter. And the basket by Van Vliet.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Tatum from long range. Fires in the triple. Tatum's got 6.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
from 17, and another basket for Toronto.
That mid-range jumper is something Van Vliet's developed. It is money.
Brown against Trent. From the arc. Brown can't hit. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Brown against Trent. No good with a layup. The open shot, Horford. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Trent goes in. Off with the layup. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Celtics up by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
And your Celtics Youth Dance Team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Siakam in at the 5.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
And here's Brown for 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
And Siakam with the slam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Brown passes to Williams. There's the 3. And they'll get another chance. And here's Brown for 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors.
Raptors ball.
The Raptors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Brown. That puts him in the lead. Barnes has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed him with his eyes closed.
The floater. Brown can't hit. Here's Toronto with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Pass to Barnes. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Brown. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Van Vliet against Smart. Anunoby for 3. And no good.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Great open look there. Now it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
We've seen a lot of coaches make the transition from college to the NBA. Smitty, what are the biggest challenges in making that leap, you think?
I think gaining trust from your players is totally different from the NBA and college. Also, the pace of the game. Not the speed of the players, but the flow of gameplay itself. And finding the soft spot in an NBA defense is much harder than it is in college. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet misses.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Williams' shot is good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And stolen by Brown. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Smart. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Williams, first personal foul.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Smart against Van Vliet. It's stolen by Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. And the jam by Brown.
This guy has crazy hops. Brown levitates over the floor.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
There's a minute 12 left in the second period. Back to Siakam. Siakam gets doubled. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That one no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. Tatum with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor. Putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Anunoby passes to Barnes. Banked it in off the glass. Barnes has got 4 points this quarter.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Here's Tatum. He takes it in. Oh, Siakam with the block. To the middle. It's stolen by Smart. And there's the lob. Horford inside. Anunoby covering. Oh, what a play by Al Horford.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Toronto ball.
Here's Barnes. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, we'll get back to the action. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Offensive rebound, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Defenders haven't figured out Scotty Barnes yet.
And he makes a first.
That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes, he went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
Smart against Van Vliet. And Williams punches it home.
I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
Williams misses. For Toronto, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to Van Vliet. Siakam in the post, working on Williams. Off target at the rim. The Celtics with the lead. And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Right side, Anunoby. The three. Smart grabs a miss. Smart has got 4 rebounds now. Tatum with it. Siakam covering. Out to Horford. Kept alive by Boston. Smart outside. Van Vliet against Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Smart for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Van Vliet outside. Kicks it out to Barnes. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
Assist goes to
Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game.
Showing the grit. Scotty Barnes holds his own in the paint.
Here's Smart. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Smart's got his first basket.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Here's Van Vliet. Carries the 7-footer.
Van Vliet.
To counter the size deficiency, Van Vliet has developed an insane number of moves inside.
Here's Brown with the drive. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam. Free throw good. Brown.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam.
2 minutes remaining.
A shot, no good. Solid defense from Williams. Here's Smart. And he lays it in on the break. And now a 12-point Celtic lead. Trent against Brown. Here's Anunoby. There's a minute 40 left to play in the third quarter here. And the basket by Trent.
I love watching the three-point ability of Gary Trent Jr. He's someone you got to lock up on the perimeter.
Here's Brown. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's like a horse shot. A very brave shot to go with, but he got it to go.
Trent. Some solid defense from Williams. For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. From deep, Brown finds Horford. Stolen by Siakam. Outside Barnes. And stolen by Brown. Here we go, one-on-one. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Barnes. Rejected by Brown. Here's Smart. Excellent D there from Siakam. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And again, no good by Toronto. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Horford. And here's Brown for 3. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The value of a big man with Horford's quickness can't be overstated. He takes full advantage of the rebound opportunity.
Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Smart passes to Brown. From deep three-point range. And they recover it. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Celtics out in front, up by 11. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So for Toronto right now, Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. Trent with it, now guarded by Brown. Here's Anunoby, and he goes in for the dunk.
7'2" wingspan, OG Anunoby throwing it down.
Smart passes to Tatum. Barnes against Horford. Oh, and that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Terrific at both ends of the floor tonight. Barnes showing why this team is so excited about him.
Outside, Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Celtics.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Brown. Williams finds Brown. That shot missing. Trent with the defensive effort. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
When you talk about OG Anunoby, here's a guy who gets better every season, works hard on his game.
For Boston, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. It's Siakam with the drive, up and in on the layup.
An excellent ball handler for his size. Pascal doing damage going downhill.
Tatum against Anunoby. Tatum passes to Horford. From behind the arc. No luck on that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Siakam outside. Shoots over Horford. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Tough to contain Siakam around the rim. He has underrated strength.
That free throw no good. He hits the 2nd from the line. Boston has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Here's Brown. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. That one on Barnes. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. And again, Toronto no good. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Brown passes to Smart. Launches a 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. And the Celtics lead by 11.
And we've watched Brown evolve his game. Playmaking has been at the forefront of his development.
Nice move. Trent's shot is off.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Brown finds Smart. Fires the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Trent. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Trent. And here's Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the 3.
You have to respect Fred's range. If not, he'll make you pay.
It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Trent. There's Tatum with the 3. Knocks it loose. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Smart with the ball, and it's Trent picking him up. Back to Smart. It's stolen by Barnes. Here comes Toronto on the push. Trent. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. He'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
Love the determination from Gary. It's why he gets these whistles.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that narrows the gap to 7.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
Horford outside. Back to Smart. And here's Brown for 3. Tipped away.
How impressive has he been tonight, battling inside in the trenches?
Trent, the pass to Van Vliet. Back to Trent. Horford against Barnes. 5 to shoot. Back to Trent. Van Vliet on the wing. Shoots over Tatum. Denied by Tatum.
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense. He's always a threat to block shots, and he can cover any part of the floor.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Trent left side. So it's Boston with the W. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed the...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For
these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. And it's Siakam in at the center filling out the middle. And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Siakam with it. Raptors moving the ball around. Trent outside. On the wing, Anunoby. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Van Vliet. That one, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Strus's shot is good. Van Vliet with it. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Kicks it to Barnes. Lock at 6. Over Martin. Barnes can't get it to go.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Butler passes to Lowry. Inside. Here's Adebayo. Siakam pulls it in. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. 4-point game. You know, Brett, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami. Certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. It's all about pace tonight. He said, we're fast, we know it, and we're going to make sure they know it too. Those are pretty bold words, Kevin. We'll see if they can deliver.
Thanks, David. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And there's the foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And here is Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. From deep, Trent.
Well, Jimmy Butler has a defensive reputation, and right now we're getting a chance to see that.
Siakam against Adebayo. Lowry kicks to Strus. Tries again. Outside for Lowry. Outside Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
And you would expect a quality play like that from a quality guard like Kyle Lowry.
1:29 left here in the opening quarter. And there's the pass to Trent. From deep. Rebound by the Heat. Now Strus. It's Martin on the wing. Launches it. Drills it from outside.
And they don't want to get in the habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Trent outside, looking to end the run. And the Raptors miss again. The Heat leading by 8. Martin, the pass to Strus. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
From deep, Trent, and the rebound goes to Martin.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now, here's Anunoby. For three, Van Vliet.
Well, long been regarded as one of the best defenders at the point guard position. Kyle Lowry not backing down in this particular matchup.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Heat lead by 10. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
So on the floor for Toronto to start the second quarter. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. Siakam outside. From outside, off the mark. The Heat leading by 13.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trust that he's going to make good decisions in the half court. That has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
Lowry against Van Vliet. And it's Lowry penetrating. Adebayo. Martin wide open. He fires. Kept alive. Adebayo on the follow.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Fires the three. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Bruce kicks to Lowry. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
And listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
To the middle, here's Siakam. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Van Vliet finds Trent. And again, no good by Toronto.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. To Van Vliet, takes a three. Trent, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Right side, Martin. The kick outside to Butler. A minute 42 left here in the second. It's stolen by Strus. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. It's Butler that time on the assist by Martin. Butler's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
Siakam inside the three-point line. And it's Miami with the rebound. Anunoby against Butler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And Adebayo sends it back. Butler against Anunoby. And it's Butler missing. Raptors trail by 16. Here's Van Vliet. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Pass to Butler. Anunoby with it. No points in the game yet for him. Siakam. Rebound by Butler.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Lowry's shot is good.
And Lowry sensing the separation and then got that shot up pretty quick.
Here's Siakam. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's on Jimmy Butler. Raptors have made their only other free throw attempt today. An earlier trip to the line.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Outside, Martin. Back to Lowry. 3 seconds left. No good on that one. And so it's Miami with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Raptors trail by 14. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Backcourt pair will be Lowry and Strus. Adebayo is out there with Martin, and it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. Siakam misses. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. And that one's good by Butler. Butler's got 10 points.
Pretty good body movement and control as Jimmy Butler's agility got him to where he wanted to be.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the Raptors miss again. The Heat leading by 18. And Butler, here we go. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Barnes sets a screen for Van Vliet. Off target from three-point range.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Butler against Anunoby. Butler dishes to Martin. He takes it in and finished off by Martin.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And again, no good by Toronto.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Outside Lowry. Stolen by Van Vliet. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Barnes can't get it to go. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. They get the rebound. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
That set had a lot of rhythm, and that's at the hands of Kyle Lowry.
Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. The Raptors rebound. Siakam kicks to Anunoby. And stolen by Butler. And here's the fast break. And stolen by Barnes. Anunoby has the open look. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And here is Butler. 10 points for him. They get it back. Shoots over Anunoby. And that one hits back iron. Butler's gone 4 of 12 shooting from the floor. Only 33%. It's stolen by Adebayo. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Strus. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
And you hear the legends, Brent, talk shop. So often it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And here's Miami. 15 points in a row. A good run right now.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And terrific hustle from Van Vliet in transition, getting up court fast to finish the fast break.
Here's Toronto now, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
A difficult situation for Toronto. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Van Vliet against Lowry. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Offensive rebound Heat from outside the arc. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Heat as they end the third. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for Toronto right now, sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet into the 1. Passes it to Strus. Butler against Anunoby. Butler missing again. Raptors trail by 21. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
It's Martin on the wing. Back to Lowry. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Martin for 3. Off the left rim and out. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Toronto. here in the fourth quarter. The defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
The drive by Lowry. Here's Martin. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's the drive and the dunk by Barnes.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Left side Lowry. Here's Strus. And he stays with it. Lowry finds Martin. Jacks up a 3. And it's Martin again missing. Here's Toronto now. They've got an 8-0 run. For 3, Van Vliet nailed from three-point land. Van Vliet's got 9 points now in just the second half. Lowry against Van Vliet. The pass to Strus. Clock at 6. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Trent. Stolen by Martin. Outside Butler. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Raptors trail by 12. Here's Barnes. They get it back. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Barnes has got 4 points this quarter.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
Anunoby, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Butler with the ball, and it's Trent picking him up. It's good.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by the Raptors.
Van Vliet looking around. And count it from 19 feet away.
And I like Van Vliet's shot selection. Terrific at looking to score when he sees the opportunity.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Outside for Martin. Lets the free fly. Here's Adebayo. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 8 rebounds in this game. Trent finds Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Over Lowry. Raptors with a fresh shot clock. Siakam passes to Barnes. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Barnes. Siakam's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Toronto. It's good on the putback.
And delivering in the clutch. Siakam with zero fear, wanting the ball when it matters most.
Pass to Strus. Butler on the way. Shoots over Anunoby. Miami no good on that time either.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Stolen by Van Vliet to the paint. Siakam. Yes!
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then Greg to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, we'll see how the other side responds here. They have to come up big.
And Van Vliet launches it from deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. Outside Lowry. And so it's the Heat winning this one. It was a... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and...
A shot from earlier as the Miami team bus arrived at the arena. The players gearing up for a tough contest away from home. And Doris, both of these teams prefer to operate at a slower pace. It's more about half-court offense than getting out in transition.
Which means necessarily, BA, that the winner tonight is likely going to have to execute at a high level. That means, is your spacing good? Do you have the appropriate motion? Are you setting quality screens? How effective can you be generating good shots in the half court?
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Lowry and Strus are the guards. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the three. Here's Adebayo. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he's able to get it back. Smart outside. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Boston with the ball. Horford passes to Tatum. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
The drive by Smart. Brown finds Horford. There's Tatum with the three. He's off on that one. And the Heat going the other way now. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Greg.
Oh, no question, BA. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Outside Strus. Butler against Tatum. Back to Strus. Clock at 6. Pass to Butler. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Well, a little show and tell from the Butler. Jimmy giving the fans their money's worth.
Here's Brown.
Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
And the second free throw is good.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
Here's Adebayo. Rebound Boston. And how about Jaylen Brown, Doris? Becoming an offensive monster.
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Brown with it, now guarded by Butler. Oh, nice shot by Brown.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Here's Lowry. Second shot opportunity. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Butler against Tatum. Smart outside. Back to Tatum. Takes a three. The rebound by Lowry. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to alter multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
They get it back. Here's Williams. The layup off target. The Heat with the lead. It's stolen by Smart. And he's going for the oop here. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. For three, Lowry. Offensive rebound, Heat. And here's Strus. Martin with the ball. Now Horford defending. Out to Lowry. Shot clock at 3. Smart grabs the miss.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Off target from 3-point range. Miami has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And it's Butler off the drive. Martin, the pass to Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Butler's got 6.
Well, this guy's such a terrific scorer in the painted area. Jimmy Butler, crafty, smart, and has excellent touch.
Horford for 3. Rebound by the Heat. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Lowry, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Butler. Adebayo passes to Butler. Here's Martin. Another shot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Al Horford.
Shooting for Miami.
And the first one at the line is good.
Martin taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. 5 ticks left in the first. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter.
Celtics team. Here we go, fans.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Miami.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Strus and Butler out on the perimeter. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the 1.
So much of that was the timing, Butler finishing as you might expect from this guy. Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
Strus finds Martin. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
That free throw good from Lowry. Yeah, Doris, if you're anywhere in the northeast portion of the U.S., you're going to see a lot of Boston jerseys.
Well, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, they all adopt the Celtics as their hometown team. But here's what's even more impressive, B.A. Go to any NBA city, any of the other 29 cities, and you are going to see Celtic green jerseys. That is a fan base that travels well.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. It's Brown on the wing, covered by Strus, and Horford gets it to go.
This is how Horford has adjusted to make himself a modern NBA big. In rhythm, off the catch, beautiful.
Lowry against Smart. Here's Butler. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Brown with it. Martin picks him up. Brown can't hit. The Heat have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Adebayo. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Boston trailing. Pass to Brown. Williams with it. Counted by Adebayo. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target. But what has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
It's Brown on the wing. On the wing, Tatum from outside the arc. They grab their own miss. Doesn't go that time. For Miami, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's Adebayo. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
I'll tell you, allow an athlete like Jaylen Brown to get this close, it's going to be finished and finished strong.
Doris, Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
Out to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Williams. And here's Brown for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
A minute 31 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Butler. Horford pulls it in. Boston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Tatum drives in, and it's blocked by Butler.
There are times on the defensive end where Jimmy Butler is locked down. He wants to send it back with the block, and he does exactly that. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Brown. Pass to Williams. Back to Brown. Smart outside, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
I think that's going to stick with him for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Here's Adebayo. Williams defending. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And stolen by Adebayo. On the wing, Strus. Releases. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Smart. And he banks in the layup. Smart's got his first 2 points.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
Smart against Lowry, and Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And they're pushing it up. And he lobs it up top. Can't finish the lob. And so it's the Miami Heat closing.
With the score, the Celtics 20, the Heat 27.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Brown passes to Horford. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Smart outside. And here's Brown for 3. Boston, no good that time either. The Heat with the lead. Fires from the wing. The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Brown passes to Smart. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Heat. Strus has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Lowry. Here's Butler. Out to Lowry. Beyond the arc. They shoot again. And the layup by Butler. Butler's got 12 points in the game.
Never one to shy away from contact, willing to mix it up on the glass. Go to work, Jimmy Butler.
And here's Brown for 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Pass to Martin. Here's Butler. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Now Adebayo. Rebound Boston. Williams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Smart. Pass to Horford. From deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, the incredible shooting touch of Al Horford. He added that range game during his time in Atlanta.
Nice move. Butler can't get it to go. Boston has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. No good. A bit long that time. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Brown with the steal. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And here we go. The Heat fast break. And the shot's good. Butler's got 4 points in the quarter.
An absolute menace in transition. Jimmy Butler puts it home.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Smart. Over Lowry. Ooh, that misses badly. Air ball.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. Well, that was clearly a foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Heat.
The first free throw is good.
Martin at the line for 2.
And so he hits both. The Celtics have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Throws it up high and stolen by Adebayo. Martin with the ball. Now Horford defending. For 3, Lowry. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 7 rebounds in the game. From deep 3-point range. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Brown finds Horford. Back to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance effort. Here's Williams. Oh! question. Powered it down.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. That one drops for him. Adebayo's got 8.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
And stolen by Adebayo. It's stolen by Smart. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. And he lobs it up top. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Heat up by 9. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. Lowry and Strus with the guards. Jimmy Butler out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Clock at 4. Martin. That one doesn't drop. Now Boston takes it the other way. Smart passes to Williams. Back to Smart. And here's Horford. And a miss there on the triple. Deflects the pass. For 3, Lowry. Martin tips it back in. And the Heat lead by 11.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Tatum finds Smart. The kick to Tatum. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some.
Goodness, Jason Tatum from another zip code.
Lowry with it. And Adebayo, the bucket, on the assist from Lowry. That gives him a double-double.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Adebayo passes to Lowry. Looking to get it going. The rebound, Celtics. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Horford outside. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Pass to Adebayo. Strus with it. Goes back up. Williams grabs the board. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
And guys, increasingly we've seen Jaylen Brown willing to shoulder the offensive burden, and boy, the ability just blossoming.
Butler on the wing. Outside Strus. Oh, sweet move. He can't hit that time. Solid defense from Williams. Smart passes to Horford. And it's Martin with the rebound. The Heat have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this 4th quarter. Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. Here's Lowry. Miami, no good that time either. For the Celtics, this one not looking good. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. Inside, Adebayo with a steal. on the wing, Strus. Defended by Brown. Strus against Horford. Again, the Heat misses. Brown finds Tatum. Three-pointer. He drops it from range.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Lowry, no good. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Martin outside. Butler, a screen on Williams. Outside for Butler. Lets the three fly. Offensive board. Lowry outside. Back to Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Lowry against Smart. Lowry into the lane. Over Smart. Lowry, no good. So it's Miami picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
On the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard. Now, here's Siakam. Trent, that's a two-pointer.
And Brown is known for being an incredible defender, able to guard multiple positions.
There's the dish to Williams. Not going to go that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Brown outside. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Fires for three. And it's Brown missing. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Here's Trent. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And great find by VanVleet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Brown wide open, he fires. Boston again missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
VanVleet can't get it to go.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Smart. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And some of what Smart gives his team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
And so, Smart nails both of them. And here is VanVleet. Nobody near Barnes. And he's way off from outside. Here's Smart, and he lays it straight in.
Yeah, nice play by Smart. Under control in transition, something also he's improved at.
Here's VanVleet from deep, and Tatum pulls it down. Smart passes to Williams. Outside Tatum. Hands it from downtown.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. That's impressive.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
From deep three-point range, and again, Boston with the triple.
Wow, Brown drills it from way out, showing off that limitless range.
VanVleet against Smart. VanVleet can't get it to go.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And Tatum puts up a deep three. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Raptors trail by 6. VanVleet with it. And it's Horford picking him up. And again, no good by Toronto. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And finished off by Horford.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Crosses over. Williams with the block. Outside Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Scotty Barnes picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
The multi-talented swingman Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 10. Here's Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 14-2 run here. Here's Tatum. Outside, Horford. Now the pass to Smart. The Celtics working the ball around now. Takes a step back. Tatum finds Brown. From the arc. Toronto grabs the miss.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Siakam passes to Barnes. No good with the triple. Boston leading by 10. Outside, Horford. From deep. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They get it again. Here's Williams. And finally they hit one.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
He gets it up, and so it's Boston going into the break with a 10-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, U.S. team.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in the point. Now here's Van Vliet. Trent with it, now guarded by Tatum. Here's Anunoby, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
Smart misses. Raptors trail by 11. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Barnes, that shot is off. Some solid defense from Brown. Trent against Smart. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Fires from 18. And it's off the back rim, no good. Kick out to Brown. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
And Van Vliet, here we go. Scooped up. It's Trent on the wing to halt the run, and it's good for 2. Trent's got 6.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brown outside. The shot, no good. And Toronto will come the other way. Trent finds Anunoby. Shakes him. Boston grabs the miss. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Williams, right wing. And Horford wide open. He shoots. And a miss there on the triple. Raptors trail by 14. Anunoby has the open look. Knocks down the 3-ball. Anunoby's got 5 points now this quarter.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Back to Horford. And here's Brown outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Trent's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's stolen by Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Smart. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. Smart dishes to Tatum. Back to Smart. 3-pointer. The shot, no good. And Toronto will come the other way. Brown drives in. And the layup's good off the glass. 11 points in the game. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Boston. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Another shot. Got a hand on it. Brown feeling out a bit. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Brown showing the quick release with the pull-up there.
Trent against Brown. Siakam inside. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And here's Brown outside. Good on the 3-point shot. Brown's got 13 points now in the quarter.
You see the confidence building in Brown offensively. First, it was taking over stretches. Now, it's taking over games.
And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second.
Scotty Barnes picks one up.
So hard to guard him without fouling sometimes. Brown doesn't mind getting a little contact on his way up.
And Brown drops them both. 34 seconds left in the second quarter. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Brown inside, defended by Trent. Horford no luck.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more often.
The Raptors shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Raptors trail by 17. Here's Van Vliet. Makes it off the glass.
And wheeling himself to the basket, Van Vliet has earned his spot in the NBA. This guy hard to deny.
And here's Tatum for 3. Siakam pulls it in. Here's Anunoby. Just 3 on the clock. Great D that time from Tatum.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw the...
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet into the 1. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Horford leading the charge. It's good. And the Celtics lead by 19.
And no doubt, Horford's size gives him an advantage in any physical altercation on the floor. He isn't going to back down. With a one-hand tomahawk, guys, somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs.
That's his third personal foul.
Toronto shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Van Vliet kicks to Trent. And it's blocked by Brown.
Terrific anticipation by Brown, managing to see the shot coming and get ahead of it.
Shoots over Anunoby. From deep three-point range, Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. On the wing, Anunoby. Off target from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Van Vliet. Siakam trying to free himself up. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Barnes.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Williams kicks to Smart. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Raptors trail by 15. And it's Trent in the corner.
Dropping foul called on Robert Williams. That's his 4th personal foul. First team foul.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. For 3, Van Vliet.
Incredible defender. Smart can provide help as well as stick you one-on-one.
First team foul.
Now, Anunoby. He has 7. And it's sent back by Horford. To the inside. It's tipped. Back to Smart. In the corner. Tatum with it. This one for 3. Misses off the right iron. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist. That's now 22 points for Jaylen Brown.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Here's Barnes. No good that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. From deep. Toronto grabs the miss. 1:52 left to play in the third. Here's Trent. Good D by Williams. Celtics leading by 17. Brown outside. Smart kicks to Horford. Pass to Williams. Brown dishes to Smart. Back to Brown from downtown. Rebound by the Raptors. Trent's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby and stolen by Horford. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And it's slammed in by Williams.
What I really love about this kid, you know, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
And now here comes Williams leading the break. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. And here's the fast break. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Siakam kicks to Trent. Looking to end his cold spell. A rebound by the Celtics. Horford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brown finds Williams. Shoots it up. The kick out to Tatum. The tray. kept alive by Boston. Brown the pass to Horford. Back to Brown. Boston, no good that time either. Raptors trail by 19. Anunoby in the corner. Can they get it? Al Horford with the rebound. With 4 seconds on the clock, and it's Brown missing. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Celtics lead by 19. We'll be back short. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Toronto. 19-point game. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center position. Smart's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. And stolen by Williams. Here's Tatum. Outside, Horford. From deep 3-point range, the long distance 3 is buried. Horford's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Celtics. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Celtics?
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
Smart kicks to Horford. Pass to Brown. Now Williams. Smart dishes to Williams. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here we go, one-on-one. Williams with the steal. Van Vliet against Smart. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Raptors trail by 20. Trent passes to Siakam. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Want to create a good look? Yeah, just get the ball to Tatum out in space.
Anunoby against Tatum. Anunoby with it. Bucket is good.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Smart goes in. He's looking for Horford and finds him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Down low and stolen by Siakam. Here's Trent. Takes it inside. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Horford, no luck. Raptors trail by 20. Inside, it's stolen by Brown. Trent against Horford. Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
To the inside. Brown kicks to Tatum. Shot on the wing. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Assist goes to
Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Outside Tatum. And the pass to Horford. Shot clock at 5. Cranes the three-pointer.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout. a dominating performance for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jaylen Brown.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Here's Siakam. Excellent D there from Williams. Tatum against Van Vliet. Fires it up. Another steal. Now the Raptors moving it up. Siakam's running. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Horford. Brown outside. Down low. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And that one's good. Barnes.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which